Let's be honest, finding the perfect pair of jeans when you are curvy and petite can feel impossible. It's either too long, too short, a gap around the waist, the wash is off, the fit is not fitting, it's flattening the butt instead of accentuating the curves. Now, if this sounds familiar, this video is for you, because in this video I'm going to break down all the do's and don'ts of denim. You know, the actual things that I pay attention to when it comes to getting that perfect jeans fit. So starting off with the barrel jeans, this is the one that I'm wearing right here. This is from COS, and I'm going to, for all the different types of jeans that I'm going to show you, I'm going to detail whether I got them tailored or not. Spoiler alert, most of them are tailored, just because, like I said, our body types is just so particular that there is like no escaping that. And at this point I am fine with it, because what's important to me is the perfect fit. So if I have to invest a little bit more to get it tailored to be able, you know, to get that perfect fit, I am down for it. So these are barrel jeans from COS, and they are 100% cotton, no stretch, and I got them tailored around the waist. The do's with barrel jeans is that it should not be too tight to the body. So you can see here around my legs there is still some room. It really helps to give that tapered effect, and also the length with this one is very important. If you are planning on wearing these jeans with sandals, with sneakers, make sure that it hits you right around your ankles, so you have a little bit of ankle showing. However, if you are planning on wearing these jeans with heels, you can still do the ankle length. Actually, that wouldn't look bad at all, but you have some more wiggle room there, because you can also get a length that is a little bit longer and wear them with boots, for example. That would be a phenomenal look. Another do for barrel jeans, I would say, is to pair it with something slim on top. So like a bodysuit, like I'm doing right here, because the bottom is pretty heavy, right? It is quite some fabric, quite some volume. So it's nice to have something slim on top just to balance the proportions out. As you can see in the back, it has a V-shaped back. This really accentuates the butt, makes it look super nice and juicy. And you can also see the little darts in the back where I got it tailored. It's like, you really have to pay attention to see it, but otherwise, you know, if you don't know, you wouldn't know at all. And this goes for pretty much all the jeans that I'm showing you right here. I would say avoid rips and exaggerated washes at all costs. On this channel, we are all about the classics, you know, the timeless pieces. So I would say the simpler the better. Just play with the dark wash, the lighter wash, maybe a off-white wash like I'm wearing right here, but stay away of like those very bleached washes, super exaggerated around the bum. It really gives the 2002, you know, vibes, which is not what we're going for. We're going for classic styles, and also rips can really date a pair of denim. So I would say if you want to have a pair of jeans that is a little bit more casual, go for a ripped hem or like a very rough cut hem, which I'll show you in a little bit. But stay away from the rips. I would say it really dates a pair of denim, in my opinion. Okay, next up is a wide leg or palazzo denim or jeans. And this one that I'm wearing right here is from Reformation. I got them tailored around to the waist and also the length, because it was way too long on me and I wanted to wear them with flat shoes. So the most important do for this type of jean is to make sure that the length is perfect. If you are wearing this with heels, it needs to be tailored to, you know, fit that length perfectly. Ever so slightly, you know, touch the ground, because that's just the way that it's going to look the best. If it is too short, it will just look awkward and kind of, I don't know, you will look stumpy. For me, I made sure that I got it tailored for me to wear it with flat shoes. You can see that it almost touches the floor, which is just perfection. Around the waist, it's nice and snug, but not, you know, nothing too exaggerated. Like I can still breathe, I can still do my thing. Around the legs, it's nice and wide, just beautiful silhouette all around. But then again, with this type of jean, because it is so voluminous on the bottom, you need to pair it with something nice and slim and fit it on top. So here I'm wearing it with this tank top. This is from Cezanne. By the way, the bodysuit in the first that I wore just before this is from Skims. And with these jeans, I would say pair them with something like a pair of shoe that is nice and seamless, like a very, or not seamless, streamlined. For example, here I'm pairing them with my ballet flats from Totem. I also always wear these jeans with my Adidas Specials because again, it's like that sneaker that is super streamlined, very simple, not bulky at all. I feel like that those types of shoes are the ones that pair the best with the this pair of denim. Sandals would also look nice. Like I said, if you are wearing these with heels, just make sure that the length is perfectly fitted for your length. Now, sizing for palazzo jeans is just so critical because you don't want it, like if you have, just like me, if you have like a bum, if you have thighs, you don't want it to fit too tightly around that area because it would just defeat the purpose of the palazzo effect. I would say the nice thing about palazzo jeans is that you can see like two columns pretty much. So for this pair, I sized up and then just made sure that I got it tailored around the waist to fit me perfectly. So really pay attention to how it fits around your bum and your legs when it comes to this specific type of denim. Okay, a don't for this type of denim is to pair it with a very oversized blazer on top or like a very oversized jacket or flannel, because again, it's just discombobulated. It is not balanced. We are going for balance when we are putting an outfit together. One tip that I can give to you, if you do want to pair a blazer with palazzo jeans, do it with a blazer that is kind of nipped in around the waist. I do have a blazer from Ghani that does that, and I've worn it with these jeans before and it looks better. It wouldn't be my preference all the way through. It's like a little bit tricky because again, there is a lot going on, but there is a way to do it right though. So just really pay attention to that. Pay attention to the proportions, the balance, and how much fabric you are showing, just to make sure also that all your curves don't go lost. You know, there's a time and a place to accentuate your curves, but also there is a way to do it that is still, you know, very subtle, honoring the curves that you have. I would say an outfit like this with an oversized blazer, you know, a baggy jeans, it is just, it's not my cup of tea. Let's just leave it at that. I would say this is one of my favorite cuts of jeans, and this is the bootleg cut jean. This particular pair is from Ami Paris. I got it a couple of months ago. Got it tailored around the waist and the length because this needed to fit me to perfection. I really love the wash. It is a very neutral classic wash. I really love the balloony legs that it has, like that boot cut effect. And can you imagine, like it was longer, so it was even more dramatic, but because I got it tailored, because I'm, you know, short, it is not as exaggerated as the original piece, but it still gives that beautiful silhouette. And the do for this style of jean is to pair it with something that is a little bit voluminous on top. I just think that that's the best way to bring balance for this particular style. An oversized shirt like this, you can definitely, you have to tuck it in though, especially if you're wearing something high-waisted, which is my preference all the time, as you can see from all of these examples. I really think that's super nice to see, like a, you know, a snatched waist and then like the flare around the bottom, and also something that has a little bit more volume on top. That is the perfect balanced outfit right there. Now for bootleg jeans, just like with the previous one that I showed you before, the palazzo jeans, the length needs to be to a T. So for these ones, I got them tailored to be able to wear them with heels. However, for some reason, these also work with sneakers for me. I would pair them either with my Adidas Specials, which is like, again, super straightforward, very classic, or even with my red ballet flats. These will look great as well. That's like the nice thing with bootleg jeans, that you can kind of play around with it, you know, different types of shoes that you can wear, that you can pair with it, different heights. However, a don't is chunky things on the feet. I would say it can still kind of work if you wear it with a loafer, a chunky loafer. However, chunky sandals, chunky boots, I would stay away from from those because the bottom is already pretty heavy, so you don't want to have something heavy as well on the feet because it throws the whole fit out. Something streamlined, a nice pair of sandals, flat shoes, ballet flats, those work perfectly with bootleg jeans. Okay, the next category are the loose fit jeans, and this is the closest that I could get to the loose fit jeans. I see some girlies that I just cannot rock that. Usually I go for high-waisted jeans, but this I would say is a mid-rise. It still works for my body type, so if you are, similar shape, you can really give this a try and see how you like it. However, just keep in mind that there will be a lot going on at the bottom, so it is a lot of fabric, but in my opinion it still looks very nice and put together, super classy. But I would say this style of jeans is definitely the most casual of it all. The best way to pair these for the length that I got them in, I would say, is with a sandal. I can also get away with pairing them with sneakers or with my loafers, but I would say that the length needs to be just a little bit higher up to be able to get like that perfect fit, just a little bit more of my ankle showing, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. But with sandals, these are just perfection. And then the don't with this pair of, or this style, is kind of similar with the palazzo jeans because there is a lot of fabric going on. Pair it with something that's super tight fitting to the body on top. You really want that balance again. Here I paired it with this waistcoat. This is from Arecides, and these jeans are by Rococo, by the way. It is a brand that reached out to me on Instagram, so I got these gifted and I got them tailored around the waist because I sized up just like I did with the palazzo pants, just so it really fits me loose. And yeah, got the waist tailored so it, it's snug around the waist. But I really like the fit. This I would say is one of my most worn jeans because it's so easy to wear. It's super comfortable, 100% cotton, but because it's loose fit, it is super comfortable. Washes and stays pristine every single time. I saved the best for last because I needed some time to break this down for you. My favorite cut of jeans is straight leg cut. There is no way around it. This fit, it just goes with so many different things. It's so versatile. It's so classic. I have multiple pairs, but I would say my favorite is this one from Reformation. The wash is perfect. Let's start there. It is just that classic blue wash. It's not too light. It's not too dark. Just that perfect medium. I got these tailored though. Let's just put it out there. I didn't get it from the shop like this. Got them tailored around the waist and also the length. I wanted it to fit me, like I said, right around my ankles, just a little bit of ankle cleavage showing. The waist needed to be perfection for me, needed to be snatched, but I'm so happy. Like, I don't regret that at all because I get so much wear out of these jeans. I even forgot how much I paid for the tailoring. It is so worth it. I cannot stress that enough. And I would say that straight leg jeans are just fill proof. They are just the go-to pair that everybody needs in my book. In my opinion, that's like the pair. If you take away something from this video, let it be the straight leg jeans that you need to get you one that fits you to the T. One that you can dress up, dress down, doesn't matter. Whenever in doubt, that's the pair that you reach for, and that is this for me. This one also has the V-shaped back, really accentuates the bum, makes it look super nice and shaped, super round. For the sizing, this particular pair has, if I'm not mistaken, 1% elastane, so super comfortable, just washes and stays super nice. I cannot rave enough about it. However, I do have a couple of options when it comes to straight leg jeans. This second one is from Everlane. I would say my second most worn pair of straight leg jeans because I really love this wash. I would say a wash like this, ashy black, is another classic. Goes with everything. I wear it all year round, but especially fall and winter. This comes in super clutch. It is so comfortable, very comfortable fabric, has that 1% elastane just for some give. Also a no-brainer. This pair also really needs a mention. It kind of looks similar, but it's not. This is from Massimo Dutti. The reason I got this one is because I wanted a pair of straight leg jeans that is just a little bit looser and is a length that I can wear with heels. That's like another very important thing to pay attention to when it comes to straight leg jeans. If you want that elongation effect to wear them with heels, make sure that the length is again just grazing the floor ever so slightly. And then the final pair that also needs a mention is this one, also from Everlane. Super straightforward, a very similar wash to this one that I have on from Reformation, but just the fit is a little bit different. I would say it's a mid-waist, between a mid and a high waist, whereas this one from Reformation is clearly a high waist. Very, very comfortable. A don't for straight leg jeans, I would say, is to pair it with something that's very tight fitting at the top, because the jeans are already pretty form fitting. So try to balance it out with something that's a little bit looser on top, like this sweater that I'm wearing right here, or like a oversized shirt that I wore with the bootleg cut jeans. If you are, for example, in winter when you have like those very chunky knits, straight leg jean is the perfect fit to pair with those types of sweaters. Really balances our outfit out. And the last don't, I would say, is to do not cuff your straight leg jeans. I don't cuff any of my jeans, period. I do know that the jeans that come pre-cuffed, from the store are kind of trendy, or has been. I would say they are dying off right now, but they have been very trendy. It has never been my cup of tea, and I feel like with straight leg jeans in particular, it just looks off. Don't do that. Invest in tailoring, get it like tailored to your height to the perfection so it fits you right. Don't cuff the jeans. It cheapens the look. It looks unintentional. But that's everything for this video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it, that you got some tips here and there, because shopping for jeans can be super frustrating. Like, tell me about it. I have quite a couple of pairs. I always show you guys what are the pairs that I am loving, just to make it easier for you guys, because I know that it's daunting. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. I know that almost like half of you don't subscribe or not subscribe to my channel. So that's like the best way to support me, so I can keep creating these high quality videos for you guys, give you the education, the gems, so you guys can, make your life a little bit easier. So would appreciate it so much if you would subscribe, like the video so it gets pumped into the algorithm, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.